Hi and welcome back to my channel. This is the second part of my weight loss journey or story video. If you haven't seen the first part yet, I will link it down in the info box, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. 2016 to the year of the pandemic, I don't remember if it was 2020 or 2021, was not a good period for me. It was like 4 years where I was really lost. It was even before that, but after that it just got even worse. It like kind of all went down. So 2016 until I would say like the start of the pandemic, even though things happened in between, but like the start of the pandemic, I was like really in a limbo. So the first phase was like 2016 until 2018 when I moved to Norway the first time. I was in different relationships and nothing would work out, and I was like, why am I trying to build my life here in Germany when I know I don't even want to be in this country anymore? So I kind of did everything half-assed and yeah, didn't really feel like I belong. And I just, every time I like, yeah, I still have that, by the way. Every time I buy an item, I'm like, should I like clutter my life with this item if I just want to like be able to pack everything up and move if I want to? I was moving around a lot. I had a lot of stress, a lot of heartaches. I even had like a nervous breakdown, I guess. I had like a tinnitus from stress, and I was just in a really bad place. I moved to Norway in 2018 and lived here for a year with my ex-boyfriend, and nothing I did in that time actually worked out. So I moved back to Germany, and my weight just got worse and worse and worse. So that's why I ended up at 134 kilos a gram. Again, not a gram, 134 kilos again at the end of the pandemic. And it's not that I didn't work out. I tried to go to the gym, I went swimming, I did a lot of things, but if your emotions, like if your mental health is in the drain, then working out is only like you're desperately trying to get your life in order and like working out and making something consistent. But if you're overeating the whole time, then you are basically just consuming more calories that you're burning, and that's how you gain weight. And I would actually say that I really lost myself in that time. So it took a lot for me to bounce back from that breakup that I had in 2019, and bouncing back also from like basically just losing my job again and starting a new job where I started at my old company that before I like moved to it's kind of complicated. My life was really complicated and unstable at that time. When the pandemic hit, I was actually, first of all, I was concerned because I thought like, wow, then I cannot go to the gym anymore. What is keeping my mental health stable? Nothing. So we're in free fall. I need to work out in order to be able to eat clean, or to like get my act together and eat in a way that is beneficial for me and not like eat sweets and all kinds of crap. So workout for me is not only getting stronger and like burning calories, but it's also a means to keep myself consistent food-wise. I moved in with my mom and my sister and her husband, and yeah, let's not talk about food. I didn't have that much control over what I was eating, and I was eating too much, and I basically fell back into my old eating habits that I had when I was living at home, how they were eating. And fitness wise, I went on walks a lot, and I was working from home. In my lunch break, I would go for an hour-long walk through the forest, I think every day, or almost every day. And on the weekends, I would also like walk 15,000 steps minimum on Saturday or Sunday, and the other day was just like, yeah, normal, walk as much as you want. And I also did something. I bought a free weight set and put it in the garage because we had the space. This is why I actually moved in with my mom at that time, because I didn't know if I wanted to stay in Germany, and the pandemic and everything was so unsure. So I wanted to focus on my weight loss, which I didn't that much. So I bought a weight set. I started shadow boxing and like doing like just fitness boxing basically with myself in the garage at night after work. And I was lifting weights, so I was like desperately trying to keep some of that up But obviously if you don't, if the food part is not online, then it's just not working. So we are in 2021, in my head at least, not now, but my weight was at 134 and kilograms, like again, we were up there again. As I just told you, 136 was my all-time high, and that felt so defeating. I cannot even tell you, that felt so defeating to be up there again. 2021 and 2022, so when the pandemic retreated a little bit, I moved to Norway in end of 2021. And 2022, I focused on building a life that felt more stable. So I had my job. I subscribed to a fitness studio, what it's called. So I was at a fitness studio. I am still actively working on my confidence, hence building this YouTube channel, or starting this YouTube channel, and actually talking about stuff that interests me and that's also affected me. And like, for me, it's also important, and I think I mentioned that before, to like expose myself to you, to the internet, and like also to myself, because filming myself, seeing myself, how I'm talking, and how sometimes my thoughts are just a little bit scattered, helps me to identify what I have to work on in order to become a better storyteller, to get more confidence. Like, I'm basically just juggling around with stuff outside of my comfort zone. Unfortunately, 2022, I lost my job again in February, I think it was, where they laid me off. And for 3 months I was in free fall, and I was scared that I had to like move back and like, yeah, be kicked out of the country basically. And I had to like try to gather all my force to find a new job. And that was super exhausting. Yeah, so I moved to Norway because mountainy area, so that I basically burn burn calories without, well, it is an effort to go up and down the mountains, you know, wonder if you're untrained, but it's kind of getting you fit without you even having to like drive to the gym or whatever, or like noticing it or putting in an effort, because you have to walk. You cannot just, also if you're not taking the car, you have to walk places, and then you have to walk up the hill if you want it or not. Well, I thought that I'm not done with this country. I want to see more, I want to experience more, and I love this country, so I just want to like see more of it. And what I did besides that is I got a dog. Getting a dog in the sense of doing that for weight loss and like movement and stuff is like, obviously you have to go outside with her every day, 3 to 4 times a day. And you have to, you don't have a choice. There's no day where you can say, oh, I don't want to, or yeah. It happened several times that I was injured and I couldn't go with her, and luckily I have people that can take her, but I'm still doing the main walking with her, and that helps me to up my steps every day, and yeah, to just keep me moving and keep me outside. That's something that I really wanted, and it is working, but I will tell you in another video, if I filmed it, and I will link it up here, why this is not working at the same time. At the end of 2022, and now we're in the beginning of 2023, I lost 10 kilograms, so I am at 124 point something. I'm moving up and down, but I'm basically weighing around that area. This year, 2023, I want to reach 100 kilograms, so I want to lose 24 kilograms, which I think should be doable. Mental health wise, I want to focus continuously on gaining confidence and building confidence, and yeah, just stopping that negative self-talk, and yeah, trying to find a self-image that I can live with, and not like seeing myself in a too bad of light. I don't know if any of that makes sense. But yeah, I also want to work on reducing my overall anxiety. I'm a kind of anxious person. I've also got a history with like panic attacks and stuff like that. So I want to reduce my anxiety level, which is not really, I thought about it as reducing my stress level, but I think Stress is something else than anxiety. I actually like having positive stress, like producing for YouTube, for example, is stress for me because I also have to handle a full-time job. But it's good. It's good stress. It makes me happy, and I'm looking forward to actually working with the camera. I'm looking forward to editing, which is a lot of fun for me, and just creating the graphics and everything around it. I just love everything around it. So it's stress, but it's good stress. But I don't want to have this anxiety that like I don't give enough, and I'm basically not delivering on all parts of my life as much as I want to, and I only can focus on so many things. Why did I think that it was important to talk you through my story? Not only maybe you want to get to know me a little bit more and like what my weight loss story actually is, and how where I started and where I'm now and what happened in between, and why am I actually doing all of this. So I mentioned that I'm doing the channel, mainly actually as a selfish reason for learning about myself, looking at myself in the camera, and like trying to find out how I am, like how other people see me, and also like gaining more confidence. But I'm also doing that to tell people my story, and maybe you are in the same position that you started losing weight over and over and over and over again, and you never made it, and you just gave up on yourself or whatever. Then don't give up, because in my head it doesn't make it, like, it's not important how many times you failed or are failing. It's important that you get up again, and that you don't give up on yourself. And I did that so many times. I've been there so many times that I was just like, okay, you failed again, why are you even trying? So just like give up. And I'm not talking only about weight loss, I'm talking about like mental health stuff. I'm talking about binge eating, which is for me, I mean, it's a mixture of weight loss and mental health, but more mental health, and a lot of other things in my life where I was like, why are you even trying? You should just give up. You're just not like other people. And yeah, but I'm still trying, and yeah, I'm having a pretty good feeling about this year. I know now that I cannot work on just weight loss, like only eating good, only going to the gym, only mental health, but that it is a package, and that I have to take on this thing, this lump of complicated and interwoven topics, and look at it as a whole. And yeah, that I shouldn't try to fix it, but I should try to understand it and then work with it, instead of like, I'm fixing this, because if you're only fixing one part, then another part breaks, because it's, yeah. I hope that makes sense. And I hope that you got something out of this video. If you can relate to this video, as I said, yeah, don't give up on yourself. Just keep on working one day at a time. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to, you can give it a like, and you can subscribe to the channel. I'm talking more about like my weight loss journey, and I'm also doing like vlogs and stuff. I hope this year more consistently than I did last year. I'm working on it. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.